If you're tired of dragons breathing down your neck, I've got something for you to do with a slimmer chance of death. Yours truly dug up a bit of dirt on a grave in Deshaun. Turns out there's an Akaviri soldier buried in the Siltrine Sanitary Mortuary. Not sure what they did to earn a place in a dark elf crypt. Being Dragonguard, it was probably something big. Names match a Dragonguard roster we got. Can't be that many Akaviris stuffed in the corpse garden, right? How about you see if those dark elves buried them with honors? Bring any Dragonguard relics you find back here. You're, still standing here. You waiting for me to say dismissed or something? Kinda like that. Dismissed, recruit! Place used to be a respectable ancestor tomb for dark elf houses, but something took a turn for the worse in recent years, because it's abandoned and crawling with the undead. Now locals just call it the Corpse Garden. Cheery, right? You know how maudlin dark elves get. One of them is probably using it to practice their necromancy. Nothing a Dragonguard ought to have trouble with. You find that Akaviri kicking around again, try not to bang up the goods. Back to the annals of the Riemann Dynasty, part... whatever. Where's another sword handmaiden's diary when you need one? I don't know. Years. Too long to still be the ship's cabin man, I can tell you that much. Ought to be first mate as much as I do for him. Yeah, cabin man. Like cabin boy, but I'm a man. You daft! Perfect Pounce would fall apart without me keeping things in order. You think Captain Zaji runs a tight ship? No, sir. Don't care how good a sailor he is. Won't get far with torn sails. Well, I swabbed the decks, cleaned the galley, did the laundry, and I provisioned the ship. And that's just the start, mind you. Point is, just 'cause I'm no sailor don't mean I'm not important. So I saw that, so I'm not just some cabin man anymore. Hey, don't go putting off my duties. I'm providing a vital service for the Dragonguard. Whew. I guess the Dark Elves did bury them with it. You just been lugging it around like that? You're as bad as Zaji. I won't dock you anything for leaving it to me to clean up. Just this once. Here's your pay. Shove off now. I got reading to catch up on. Let's just get into the good bits. Still kicking, Dragonguard? Got another lead if you're interested. Got a beauty of a lead if I say so myself. Picked up the trail of a Dragonguard leader who trained new recruits to the old order. He's long gone, of course, but there were rumors he took scrolls on the art of dragon hunting when the order disbanded. Don't it? From what I gathered, our Dragonguard scroll-bearer went to Grotwood, left behind a letter and code. I'm guessing for folk like us to recover the scrolls when needed. He hid them in the Hall of Might in the ruins of the Reliquary of Stars. And bring me some rum while you're out. I get bleary after a while, and a tipple helps clear the fog. Some ancient wild elf ruin, flowing with magic like they do. Heard the Mages Guild's been poking around there recently. Probably aren't looking for the same thing we are, but they get grabby with any reading material left lying around. Best hurry.
My time is precious. Protect us from harm. Zendar was with us in that fight.
What took you? Feels like I've been sitting here forever. Haha! Earned our pay with this one. Would you look at that? Even got pictures. The old beard is gonna love it. Go on and take your pay. I need to show Sai all the important work we been doing. You done good, which is more than I ever hear from Zaji. But I've got nothing else for you today. Next time you want to look busy, drag it out longer. Still kicking, Dragonguard? Got another lead if you're interested. Got tipped off on some new moon plotting in Deshawn. One of their couriers paid a visit to a nasty clan of orcs in the mountains southwest of Narcissus. Word is, they're still in the area. Catch up to the courier and see what sort of deal they cut. Brain them! Actually, brain them anyway. One less cultist to give us trouble. Take any messages you find and bring them to me, but be discreet. The orcs in Moloch's Maul aren't friendly. Less so if they're working with the new moon now. You're, still standing here. You waiting for me to say dismissed or something? Kinda like that. Dismissed, recruit. I think they'll take gold for any cause that'll pay them. And this clan don't need much encouragement to pick a fight. Dragonguard's got enough problems dealing with actual dragons. They'll need more toadies getting in the way too. They aren't talking about the weather. Maybe we'll see what they're up to. Better yet, we learn what they're offering the orcs, and do them one better. Now get moving. Won't learn a thing if that courier takes off while we're jawing.
Let's go.
Sorry. Was actually reading something interesting for once. That's more like it. Has to be far more interesting than interpreting 56 poses of katana kata. Next time bring a katana. At least then I can try them out. Here's your pay. Shove off now. I got reading to catch up on. Was just getting to the good bits. If you're tired of dragons breathing down your neck, I've got something for you to do with a slimmer chance of death. One of my snitches in Grotwood told me the new moon is looking for a necromancer named Ruin. Stinks of an unholy scheme to me. And I know trouble when I smell it. Always followed Zaji like a bad cologne. Need you to go break up their meeting. Rumor is, Ruin's been looking to raise an army of giant skeletons from under an even more giant tree called the Barrow Bough. Head to the Barrow Bough in the Bone Orchard of Grotwood, and break up their parley by killing the New Moon ambassador. You're, still standing here. You waiting for me to say dismissed or something? Kinda like that. Dismissed, recruit! If you want to kill him, nobody's gonna stop you. But kicking his worm cult out of the Bone Orchard is the least of our problems. I'm hoping that making an example of the New Moon's flunky will encourage Ruin to stay out of our business.
Ready to ride.
Sorry. Was actually reading something interesting for once. Now we're talking. I mean, it's an expression. I'm not just narrating what's happened. Forget it. If we're lucky, these papers will tell us what the New Moons are planning. I'm giving you this gold for a job well done, damn it. You done good. Which is more than I ever hear from Zaji. But I've got nothing else for you today. Next time you want to look busy, drag it out longer. Hey, I need you to do something for me. Or for the guild, I mean. The New Moon's recruiting again. Poaching from another cult, actually. Guess they figured Daedra-worshipping suckers are easier to sway than sensible divine-worshipping folk. I have it on good word that there's a recruiter in Stormhaven right now. Some outfit called the Supernal Dreamers, whatever that means. Devotees of Vermina. I hear they got a camp northwest of Coghlan Village. Head out and put the New Moon's recruiter to sleep for good. Bring any notes you find back with you. Well, go on. We both got things to be doing. They're Daedra worshippers. Word is, these super whatevers are causing a lot of trouble for the Lion Guard. So I wouldn't take them lightly, even if they do have a stupid name.
Let's go.
Finally. Hope you brought me some good news. Really? Was it half as boring as it sounds? Can't be more boring than going through these manifests you brought. What if they put me to sleep and Vermina comes for me? No, that's crazy. Here's your gold. I'm gonna go switch to coffee. Shove off now. I got reading to catch up on. Was just getting to the good bits. If you're tired of dragons breathing down your neck, I've got something for you to do with a slimmer chance of death. Bit of treasure hunting. There's a little snippet in this book about the terms of the Akaviri surrender at Pale Pass. One of the concessions was offering the Akaviri war dead proper burial. Problem is, by that time there were a lot of hasty graves. Sort of. Stormhaven seems to be full of them, but we got no way to find them except one. There was a group of bandits who used to run an operation out of Wind Ridge Cave. Got a map that belonged to them pointing to an Akaviri grave. Find it. And bring me some rum while you're out. I get bleary after a while, and a tipple helps clear the fog. And we look elsewhere. But I figured that's not likely. These bandits were operating out of Wind Ridge Cave. Wouldn't need a map for something they already looted. Way I see it, it's either an old stash or a landmark. Either way, it's all we got.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that. Side by side!
Hey, don't go putting off my duties. I'm providing a vital service for the Dragonguard. That's a shield. Hand it over. Hey, this didn't hold up so bad. Yeah, there's Akaviri engravings on it. Bet it'll clean up real good. Here's your gold. I'll yell when I got more work for you. You done good, which is more than I ever hear from Zaji. But I've got nothing else for you today. Next time you want to look busy, drag it out longer.